Tourists stand along a hillside in Guatemala when the nearby El Fuego volcano erupts, sending lava and plumes of smoke into the air. Volcanoes have maimed and destroyed civilizations since the beginning of recorded history. Yet on this day, everyone pulls out a camera. Like many tourists, this is the main event they've come for, seeing a volcano erupt up close. They have no idea that it's only the opening act to a deadly showstopper. Guatemala is known for its ancient ruins, jungles, and breathtaking volcanic landscape. Every year, over 2 million tourists visit to hike its 37 volcanoes. Situated just outside the beautiful city of Antigua, Guatemala, El Fuego volcano, Spanish for volcano of fire, is famous for being the most active.
I was volunteer English teacher for roughly 3 weeks. Just at the beginning of summer, my second weekend, me and some people in our homestay decided to take a hike up the Acatenango volcano, which its main attraction was the Fuego volcano.
The hike begins with an overnight stay at base camp, where the unpredictable El Fuego looms in the distance.
We stayed up a little late that night, then we started seeing spewing. It was going so high, it was amazing. It just looked so cool. We could feel it for sure. Kind of sounded like a really aggressive thunderstorm. You just felt like someone is like kind of shaking your mattress. It was just an adrenaline rush for the whole night.
Sophia has lived in the area her whole life and never ceases to be captivated by the beauty of El Fuego.
It's always a spectacle, especially at night. We always thought about it as something beautiful that you could enjoy. There's also a sense of excitement to being close to something that's so beautiful yet so dangerous.
One of Sophia's favorite pastimes is photographing the iconic site.
I woke about 5 a.m. and I did what I usually do, go and grab a cup of coffee and go to the garden and watch the volcano. And I thought I can call my friends and we can meet up and go make photos.
Aiden and his new friends begin their morning with a hike up the mountain to view El Fuego and then head back to the city.
It was just kind of one of those fun, challenging experiences, and it was so worth it getting to the top. It's one of those things you never get to experience in your life, seeing the active volcano.
Standing 3,700 meters tall, El Fuego is a stratovolcano.
Stratovolcanoes are built of lava, which is more sticky and doesn't like to flow so far. These pile up around the vent, and they build stratovolcanoes, such as Mount Fuji in Japan, or Vesuvius in Italy, or Mount Rainier in the United States.
These tall, steep, cone-shaped stratovolcanoes are considered the most dangerous formations and make up about 60% of the world's volcanoes. Eruptions are extremely difficult to predict, but deep within the volcano, magma can act as a plug. As gases build, so does pressure, until the volcano explodes. It can happen without warning, shooting out superheated gases, ash, lava, and debris. At up to 1,200 degrees Celsius, they can burn and suffocate everything in their paths.
Volcanoes are the mechanism by which the Earth loses heat. Magma is a way of removing the heat from within the Earth and distributing into the Earth's surface, ocean, and atmosphere. Volcanic eruptions are triggered usually by more magma entering the magma chamber under the volcano and pushing out the magma that's already there or mixing with it and making it rise up to the surface.
The rising magma is caused by the shifting of tectonic plates.
The tectonic plates are crunching together, or one is sliding underneath another in destructive plate margins. The Pacific Ring of Fire, and that's a whole zone around the Pacific Ocean where the Pacific plate is being what we call subducted or taken down underneath the surrounding plates that encircle the Pacific.
While larger eruptions of El Fuego have wiped out crops and led to evacuations, they're quite rare. The volcano is a tourism hotspot, with small eruptions every 15 to 20 minutes. Later that morning, Sophia and her friend head out to take pictures.
You couldn't see anything, not even the volcano. So I decided to go back home.
At the base of El Fuego, Antonio is just wrapping up his morning shift at a golf course.
Terminamos de trabajar ese día, 12 menos 10. Ya me dirigí a guardar el carrito en el sótano del hotel. Cuando vi para el volcán, se veía fuerte que venía para abajo. Fui a decirle a mis compañeros de trabajo que salieran a ver el volcán. Y pues decidieron ahí la seguridad que tenía ahí del hotel evacuar.
For locals like Antonio, the active volcano is nothing to panic about, and he heads home for lunch. As Sophia and her friend are driving home, El Fuego rumbles to life.
As we were driving home and going through these communities that are close to the volcano, there were rocks falling from the sky. At one point we stopped and I opened the door and I picked one, and it was almost as big as my hand. That's what I said, we need to get out of here.
Back at his hostel, Aiden sees the ash begin to fall.
The ash pretty much covered almost everything. I'd say it's similar to like some heavy snow.
Near El Fuego, Antonio is just about to have lunch with his family.
Como a eso de las 2:30 que me dijo mi suegra, le dije yo, mire, está fuerte el volcán, va a ser. Y me dijo, primero Dios, ya no pasa nada, ¿verdad? Fue podríamos decir, la última convivencia con mi suegra.
A plume of ash billows 10,000 meters up into the air. It's so large, it's visible from space.
We didn't know it was going to be an unusual eruption because we were always expecting lava. And lava is something that you can you can live with it, you can outrun lava.
While lava has been clocked flowing downhill at up to 60 kilometers an hour, in most cases, it travels at less than 1 kilometer an hour. At 5 times less than average walking speed, it can easily be outpaced. But something much deadlier than lava is suddenly unleashed.
But there was nothing that could let us know that this time, instead of lava, there was going to be pyroclastic flows.
Pyroclastic flows are deadly. Most people consider them to be the ultimate volcanic hazard.